we've been on a journey, haven't we? If you've been watching sort of this video series on creating evolving sounds in Reason, twisting them up, remixing them, bouncing them into Rex loops, they stand by themselves, but they also sort of are telling a story together. And that's kind of what I'm going to be trying to do more on this channel from now on. And so in the previous video, this is all going to be in a playlist you can watch, and I'll have a link to that that's going to pop up right there. But basically in the last video, we made a Rex loop, and if you want to see how it got made, that's a whole other story. Click in the playlist, you'll see it. But the Rex loop sounds like this. So this is basically how you remix your songs and create cool new sounds. So we're gonna slow it way down, which is gonna just bring out some weird aspects to it. Don't you hear that? Oh yeah. Now what I want to do is make it low quality. So you've got two buttons here, high quality interpolation and low bandwidth. So I turned off the high quality and turned on the low bandwidth, and that just is going to make all these artifacts and like lo-fi sounds come out more. So now what I want to do is just turn on the LFO ever so slightly and slow it down, maybe over 4, we'll see, and then send it to the oscillator, which is basically going to change the pitch of this. You'll hear now. It kind of comes in and out of tune. Let's do it a bit more. All right, we'll turn it up a bit more. Now that's way too much. But and we'll make it lift up. Let's make it sustain a bit more. Maybe more into a pad. Alright, let's try this to the filter instead. That sounds better to me. And we can change the mod wheel and assign the mod wheel to okay. Now let's see what happens if we take it down another octave. Alright, that was a bridge too far, but if we take it down. So, as you can imagine, every bit sounds a little bit, as you can hear, every note, because of all of this processing, starts to sound completely different. And because it's being so distorted in a low quality way, the sounds just sort of, all of these weirdnesses, artifacts, start stacking up on top of each other. So the next thing I'm going to do, the next two things I'm going to do, we're going to add a couple insert effects here. We're going to add the Kramer tape stereo. And we are going to do mastering crunchy, sure. attack. Okay, we've got a little too much saturation here. Alright, we just got too much gain. Alright, so I'm going to throw a compressor up here first so we don't get too much of that tape saturation or tape compression. That's all right. And then we'll throw some vinyl. Where's the lo-fi? Drum loop. Drums. Just a touch of both of these. All right. All right, so now what we're going to do, copy loop to track. So now we've got all the slices here. And ironically enough, we're going to bounce this in place. Yes, bounces on bounces. So now we've got this. This is just the audio here. All right, and this is what we started with. Let's just listen. Okay, so now we've got this, and guess where we're going? We're going back to another Rex loop after we bounced it to audio, but with way fewer points. This will make it even more distorted, and will make pitch changes much more extreme. Like I said before, I wish there was a way to do this easier. I really just want 4. So I'm going to select all of these and delete them and do... okay. Delete that. All right. We're just going to draw one in on each downbeat. All right. All right. Now we're going to bounce this to another Rex loop. Yes, we are. If you can believe it. All right, so now we've got bounce 2. You can stop playing. Now let's listen to this. And let's mute the original. All right, now let's see what happens if we transpose this up an octave back to the original pitch. And if we reverse all the slices, perhaps? Well, who knows what'll happen. All right, we won't do that, but here's what I want to show you now that we've got these 4 slices. I'm going to turn off run. And now I should be able to trigger with my keyboard. Why aren't you triggering? I didn't put this part doesn't have a slice marker in a great spot, but you can hear how basically I've now got these samples that sound really cool, a ton of character. And you could actually begin this whole cycle again. If you'll recall a previous video where we used the Euclidean rhythms, even speed up the rhythm of it. Now, how cool is that, right? So I hope you've enjoyed this playlist, sort of the ways you can really trick out your sounds and the processes to do it. And really the main thing is just follow your inspiration, have fun, explore, don't take yourself too seriously, and enjoy making music, guys. I hope you like this. Be sure